Right, so the next section we'll talk about is reports. Now, the reports section at the moment, as you can see, it has an inbuilt preview panel. We've got about 8 reports, which can probably be consolidated into less, and you'll see that they're actually slightly similar for a couple of them. The first report we have here, or what options I have, is selecting the radio dots here. Now, depending upon what radio dot is selected for which report depends on what constraints and parameters the user might want to put on the report. Now, for example, patient list, there are no constraints that you'd want to put on the patient list. The patient list is a patient list. Now, when we have a pack list, which I'll go into the reports in a second, but a pack list, well, now it has these constraints that appear. So you can see here that the constraints change. Now, the constraints change between different different reports. So the pack list has all the constraints available, which is do you want to see a pack list for a specific patient, or if that's blank, it's all patients. Do you want to see it for all patients, including deactivated patients, or only active patients? Do you want to see pack types for everyone, or claimable or non-claimable pack types? I'll go into what that means in a minute. Finally, what dates do you want to see the packs for? Starting off, we can look at the patient list. So create report, loading the report, and here we go. Nice and basic. The date that the patient list was printed, which patients are delivery patients, which patients are repat patients, which is part of a function brought over from the dispense system. Finally, does the patient have any comments? We went into comments in section 6, video 6. It gives an idea of all the locations, cycle. Pretty much this is a printout of management edit patient profiles. That's pretty much what it is. It's a report of the edit patient profiles. They can save it to PDF, or they can just print it if they want to. They might just want to view it as a preview, so there needs to be an option to be able to preview this report. The next report is a pack list. Now, a pack list, if we were to say for the 1st and the 31st of May, so it defaults to the current month, but you could say this year or this month, but it will default to this month. So if I say create report, right, here we go. So what we've got on this report here, actually what I'll do is I'll just okay. So this report here, it shows us the pack date, how many weeks are in that pack. It was packed by at what time, checked by at what time, and given out by at what time to who. So you can see here the deliveries actually say delivered by, whereas if it was collected, it's collected by a specific patient. So moving down, you can actually see which packs are packed, checked. Now, these packs are all active, all right? Any deactivated packs will not appear in this list. Down the bottom, total patients, total packs, and total weeks. Now, some packs may contain more than 1 week. For example, this one here, 21st of May, it contains 2 weeks. Therefore, total weeks has 2, but total packs is less. So total packs is pretty much how many records. That's that one there. Now, you can choose a specific patient. Bobby Andrews, you could say all of Bobby Andrews from this year and create. So here we've actually got 17th of December, which of those holiday packs that we've been playing around with. It also shows you've got some in the packing queue and this is really kind of how a proper system would start looking. It gives an auditable reference for all the packs. There is an all patients button, which just blanks that out. This is manually changeable as well. Or you can use as I said, this month or this year. So this month and generating it, all the patients, and then Fred Flintstone. There we go. So that's just a basic pack idea. It also states on here the date range of the packs that we're viewing. The staff stats, as you can see, staff stats, we lose the pack type and the patient because all we're looking at here is cycle dates between. Now, what we're looking at really, these two reports look the same. The difference is this is looking at the dates of the cycle. So this section here. So the 21st of May. So the pack date, which is the actual date of the Monday of that week. Now, if I'm looking at the staff stats daily info, it's using this information, and this information. So it's, if I was to say what happened on the 16th, it would say Glenn checked these packs. So I'll give you an example. So if we have a look at the cycle dates for the 1st to the 31st of May, let's create the report. Right, Glenn did everything. I've packed 39 packs. I've checked 20 packs, and I've given out 11. Potentially for the benefit of what I'm doing is just creating some data with two different patients. So I'm just manipulating the June data. So what we'll do is we'll do a lot of reports based on the June data. I'm just holding down the enter button at the moment to, as you can see by the scroll on the side. Great. So got Glenn and Aaron. So if I start looking here, yeah, so what we'll do is go, great. Here we go. So Aaron packed 0 packs, but he checked 14, and I packed 44, and I checked 28. So you can actually see a pie chart showing Aaron and Glenn. This is a pie chart of your top 5 users. Collecting, no data available at the moment because for the June packs, they haven't been collected yet. But if I did go in here and let's just say Bobby Andrews, we're going to go in as Sally. And for June, yes, collected and collected. And then we can log in as NamSource. There we go. So user NamSource, and for June, collected, and someone else, and Glenn. And June, collected. Great. So now if I go into this report again, right, given out 222. So now you can see Glenn, NamSource, and Sally have given out 2 packs each. Sally and NamSource have done absolutely no packing or checking, and that's what it does. So this has given us for the 1st of June to the 30th of June packs. Now, if I looked at the daily info, this is actually looking at what's happened on this specific day or within a certain day. So if I said June, now we're not in June yet. Nothing. There is no data because nothing happened within June. But if I actually looked for, let's have a look here. Today is the 16th of May. This is what's happened today, and this is during these videos. Glenn, 83 packs, and then this is where all this stuff, because this is all on the 16th of May, a single day. If I looked at this month, I mean, we'd probably find exactly the same data because nothing else has happened. Everything is fresh on this database, so it's everything's happened on the 16th of May. So this is the difference between these two reports. One is based on the cycle dates of the packs. This is based on when the actions actually occurred. So they're two different reports. Potentially, they could have an option up here saying, are you referring to the cycle dates or the daily dates, the actual real dates? Bit of a confusing thing, but they give the same report, but they just use different data. The packing timeline, this does not work at the moment, but it's worth showing. This is, as I said, it doesn't work at the moment, but the idea is saying how many packs have been packed, how many have been collected, and how many have been checked on each day. So you would expect a line graph to go along, as if everything's packed on this day, they'll be quite high, and then not many are packed on this day, and then lots are packed on this day. So this will be a kind of a basic line chart showing those figures. I haven't bothered to spend any time getting this to work, but yeah, it's a bit stuffed at the moment. Finally, well, not finally, but we got the deactivated packs. Now here we go. Once again, we don't have dates because what we're looking at is all deactivated packs. Now, deactivated packs are like deleted packs, and this is why it's a soft delete. So if I've got all patients, create report. Here we go. So it shows us here, Bob Ixalan, patient passed away, and it says that we've deleted packs here. Terry Veteran never took this week of meds. That was a trial. Patient died. These ones have been deleted with no comments in them at all, which is a bit silly because they should have comments. If you want to just look at a specific patient, there we go, Bob Ixalan, and it says details about that. And it has in brackets here who deleted them. That's it for the deactivated packs. A cycle evaluation. Now, once again, this is looking at the cycle dates. So we could be looking at, once again, June. Great. And let's have a look at the cycle evaluation for June. Well, nice and easy. This is how many errors have there been and how many changes were there for the for that cycle. Now, I'll force some data for this, so let's just go packing. Let's have a look if we have any June packs left in here. I think we're all July. Oh, we got 2 for June here. Sure, so let's go make a change. Yes. Took out meds. Great. And this one's got an error. Yes. A comment regarding the error. I don't know. Missing tablets. Great. So we've got an error and a change. They're both for June. So as I go back to here, there we go. So we've got our errors and our changes. As you can see here, we've got 18th of June. It was packed by Glenn. That was the date of the packing. The error, it was missing tablets. So there's one error count and the pharmacist that did the checking. So here we have Glenn, packs with errors 1, total errors 1. Changes, it says here, so now another NAM source patient is the patient's name, the pack date, packed by, and who issued the change, and that's it there. So changes is just registering what's been done, whereas errors, it actually records, well, it provides information on who has been making the most errors. So if more and more errors are made, you can see which packer made those errors. The 6 CPA monthly report, as you click on it, it defaults to this year. So it's usually on this month, and then monthly report, it defaults straight to this year. As this is generated, this here lets us know how many packs were packed for April, May, June, and obviously got some for December here. And this is used for the pharmacy to know who's being claimed for, how many packs are being claimed. There is a list here of who is claimable. And I think that's something we need to discuss in more detail, because that does refer to this next well, it refers to this, who comes up here, because some patients won't get recorded here. And the 6 CPA pack list. Now, the 6 CPA pack list is an Excel document which, let's just say for April, 26 packs in April. So you go April here, and it's going to create an Excel document, which I've stated in the PDF that I've already sent. So I'm just going to go create. Right. So here it's running through all the patients. Okay, your DA service list has been exported to the desktop. April 2018 DA submission. So you can see this file I've got just here. And what I can do is bring that over. So you can see here, it's exported the Medicare or DVA file number for each of the patients and the date of the service for those patients. So this here gets exported and sent into Medicare. If I change the date, so for May, now sorry, it also creates a list here to say who have we claimed for. These patients were not claimed for. And who was and wasn't claimed for is directly referring to this here, all this information. Now, so as I said, what I can do here is go 5 and 5, create that report. Once again, goes through the list. Fantastic. We've now got a May report with only 9 packs. So only 9 packs are being claimed for in May. And these are the ones that are being claimed for. So you can see here exactly what's happening with the claiming and all that kind of thing. That's really it from the report side. I think there's going to be a lot of questions on the report section, especially in within this 6 CPA pack list, but I think this needs more of a conversation with Chris and Tan regarding the specifics regarding this here.